Yo, 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 ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy Archie the Brooklyn Savage, and I'm here with Takea the Tokyo Prince. Dragon Chronicles is back in the house. Tell me what's up, Jackson.
Yes, sir.
And
We're here. We're here.
I,
We're
I,
here.
I'm in a great mood, people. Just in case you've been living underneath a rock, the New York Knicks are champions, the National Basketball Association champions for the first time in 53 years. So yes,
So
I am in a great
otherwise,
mood. Kodak's in a good mood. Deuce is in a good mood. Mikey's in a good mood. Tia's in a good mood. Angel, Britt, everybody is in a good mood. I'm in a great mood. I'm butt ass naked right now in a good mood.
oh god.
That's right. Oh God is right. That's what she said yesterday too. Oh God.
So the first time in your lifetime.
For the first time in my life, the Knicks are champions, and I'm gonna take this thing to the bank and slap the shit out of a skank. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we won the championship. The Spurs did not stick around at all after they lost. They fucking just they scurried right off the court. Poor sportsmanship on that part. I will say that.
Yep.
As much as I've been praising them, I think they are a good team. They're a really good young team, but they got some maturity. They still they stunted when it comes to maturity. They don't have the maturity yet, and antics like that kind of show. Poor sportsmanship by the Spurs. I mean, they as soon as the final buzzer fucking hit, they fucking off the court, off the goddamn court. Um, so yeah, that's that.
Yeah.
So yeah, New York City's about to get burnt down to the ground. James Dolan lost some weight. He's got a tan now. I'm happy for James Dolan, though. I will say that I know Dolan gets a lot of heat, especially from a lot of long-term Knicks fans. And look, we was on his head too, but Dolan stayed out of the way. He gave the keys to Leon Rose. He let Leon Rose do what he needed to do. And Dolan stayed out of the way and watched from afar. And here we are. We're champions, man.
There you
You
go.
know, I grew up a New York Knicks fan, especially South Carolina, where, you know, it wasn't popular to like the Knicks. It really wasn't. Finding another fellow Knicks fan was far and few between. It was usually an export from New York that came to South Carolina. Like my friend Olivia, one of my old classmates, Willis. I don't think Willis is from New York. I think he might have roots from New York. I'm not too sure. But I know he was a Knicks fan ever since we was kids. Because me and him, we would fucking hear about it all the time. You guys Knicks fans. Oh, like us, we are, and look where we are now. 20-something years later, nigga, we're the champions. Yeah. So yeah, I wanted to get that off my chest. New York Knicks, 2026 champions. How you like us now? You can suck my orange and blue balls, bitch. Ha ha. Yeah. Yeah, baby. And I'm over here consoling Drew a little bit, you know. Shout out to Drew Yari. Because Drew is just he wants the point guard gone. He wants De'Aaron Fox gone. And to be fair, he should be gone. Because they need to start Dylan Harper from now on. That guy is way too much. He's way too good to be coming off the bench. And for De'Aaron Fox, I think not. So that's that. The WWE is in the middle of the King of the Ring. And a decision was made that a lot of people did not like yesterday. LA Knight losing again. Jey Uso winning and moving on and advancing to the next round of the King of the Ring. So yeah, a lot of people are not happy about that. What's your thoughts on that, Jackson? Do you have any thoughts about? Are you angry about Jey Uso winning again?
Well, hi. First off, congrats to y'all for your championship win. And America is currently making a lot of fucking money on sports right now, concerning the NBA Finals and the World Cup both. But in the world of pro wrestling,
don't forget about Stanley Cup too, hockey.
Oh, that too.
The
Damn,
Canes
America,
the Canes in Las Vegas. The Golden Knights.
The Knicks win the championship. Messi's on his last run. Freak, we got the Stanley. My goodness.
Yeah, man, a lot of good shit going on right now, and that cup is tight.
But tight. In the world of wrestling, people know happy.
Yeah.
So
no happy.
I thought I thought personally,
Mm-hmm.
LA Knight
Yeah.
should have been our end game with King of the Ring,
Yeah.
and that everything would have made sense for him to face Roman at SummerSlam.
Yeah. That's what I would have done too, to be honest with you.
But I think everything's tied into the bloodline right now. So, I mean, that's just the way it is. That's the way it's going to be. I mean,
But you know what
yes,
though?
it's kind of
But you know what?
overwhelming, but it makes money.
Yeah, it does make money, and you got to move with the money. I'm sorry, people. People don't want to hear
Yes.
that. But WWE, like Nick Khan already said it. He said it the other day, and I kind of don't blame him because the fans that bitch online are not the ones paying for the tickets. If you check that arena, people were not booing Jey Uso, so I don't blame
Right.
them. I mean, although
No.
I wouldn't have made the decision myself either, but I don't blame WWE for moving with the motion. Jey Uso is still very over. Sorry, you got to move with the motion. Now, LA Knight, he don't. In my opinion, LA Knight does not need to win the King of the Ring in order to get a shot at Roman Reigns. He can
Oh,
do that.
no.
He's over enough on his own to do that.
Right.
So, I'm pretty sure LA Knight will get a shot. I mean, I don't know how long Roman Reigns is supposed to have this fucking title for, but
I'm
look,
giving it a year,
oh god,
but that's me. I was thinking he was going to lose at SummerSlam, but right now I don't even see that anymore
yeah,
because
well,
I don't think they're going to go from a 4 year freaking title reign or
to a
right
4 month,
around 4 years to a what
4 month,
5 month reign.
yeah, yeah. I don't. I mean, I don't see it in particular either. But I will say this though. They're cooking up something else with the bloodline. I just Jacob and Solo had that segment yesterday where Solo actually came across as a babyface yesterday. Did you see that?
Yeah,
When
I
Jacob was
heard
like,
about
"Oh,
that.
Roman wants you back," and Solo was pretty much telling Jacob, "Hey, he had you on your knees and he humiliated you." And Solo, for the first time in a long time, was not acting like a heel.
I
So
think
yeah, I think Roman's gonna get all the good ones out of the bloodline. He's gonna get Solo back, or maybe he doesn't get Solo back, and maybe he gets Zillify too, who's been in the news for apparently he was at the performance center doing a private tryout or something. Yeah.
see. I
So,
think the way they might be going with this is
mm-hmm.
Roman. By the end of it, Roman is still really the bad guy, and he hasn't changed. That might be the motive they go with, and maybe Solo is the one that saves Jacob from him. Maybe Solo's the one that gets Jacob out of that, and maybe this is where you turn Solo face, which would not really be bad for his current status. Um, I don't know really what their whole motive is, but it's gonna play out. I just hope it don't drag out for the next 3 years again. But I hope surely by the end of this year we should be seeing where they're going with this whole thing.
Yeah, yeah. I think Roman wants to make sure all his family's paid. I think that's what it comes down to. They know the
Yeah,
bloodline works, but they got to stick to the aspects that made the bloodline work the first time if they're gonna rerun this thing back with different guys. Like Jacob wasn't. He was on the other side the last time. If they bring in Zilla, which I mean, it could be any day now, but if they bring in Zilla, I mean, he's a new aspect of it. Like, how do we work the son of Umaga into this thing? So I think they got a lot to think about. Um, but Jay winning, I don't know, man. I can't say for sure that any of these guys are going to win this thing over the other. Honestly, I don't.
yeah,
Because here's the thing, right? Jay Uso could very much lose it because of LA Knight. Javon Evans is a man without a program right now. Obafemi,
right.
Obafemi, we all think that Brock Lesnar is going to cost him, right?
Yes.
All right. So that leaves Dominic Mysterio and Javon Evans. Do we do King Von? Or do we do King Dom?
Oh God. Oh, I have not thought of that. Good grief. Oh my God! I haven't even thought of that in my mind till you just said that.
What, King Von?
Yes.
He actually said it the other day, and I said, "Yo, that's actually crazy." But you know what?
Yeah.
Our boy from the CCW roster, Mad Dog West, he was like, "That'd be insane if they go with that." And I'm like, "You ain't lying about that, dog. Too insane." But yeah,
Let's
man.
keep him
I
out of
mean, I
Chicago
think
for a
it's
while.
down to Dom and Javon at this point. And Dom's still AAA champion. So maybe you should go with Javon Evans. Let him fight Roman Reigns at SummerSlam or something. Give
Unless they're going.
let
Oh,
him get
sorry.
the let him get one of those, those stamp making performances, and then you rock from there. You rock from there. I would do that. Because who else you gonna do? Him and LA Knight? I wouldn't do that. If LA Knight's not, because
Unless.
LA Knight can't afford to lose any more championship matches. He done had a bunch of
No.
championship matches. He done lost them all. I
Unless you're going
you can
to.
try to really push and make a new star because that's what WWE is struggling with right now. Triple
Uh
H is
huh.
not capitalizing on the youth movement. Not like Shawn Michaels is doing in NXT. Michaels doesn't have much of a choice. He's got to work with what he's got to work with, but Michaels is pushing the young guys. Triple H has to do the same thing. Now he off to a good start with Sol Ruka, but we got to keep it up. Some of these other women, we got to pick up the pace on some of these other ones, man. Lyra is still, still floating in there. Roxanne's still floating around. But they got to pick up the pace. Triple H's got to pick up the pace with some of these other ones. There's the fact that Liv Morgan, Charlotte Flair, and fucking Io Sky are all in this thing. It's just the fact that Liv Morgan's in this tournament to begin with is booty cheeks to me. And I smell Charlotte Flair pinning her, by the way, and Charlotte Flair eventually earning a match against her. I just smell it. And but I think Raquel wins Queen of the Ring, man. I really do.
Yeah.
What you think? You think that's gonna happen? Because
I,
I'm still with that idea that Judgment Day is
I,
gonna break apart towards the end part of the summer. And
mm-hmm.
Raquel and Roxanne, I still stick with my prediction. Roxanne's gonna win Money in the Bank, but due to the fact that they fucking pushed Money in the Bank back again, I think another month back. I'm not sure what the fuck is
Yeah.
going on with that, but they pushed Money in the Bank back again, so we probably got to wait until the end of the year before we get the ball rolling on that triple threat program.
Yeah.
Because
I
I can
think.
smell it. I think they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna do all three of them.
Yeah. I
So,
think honestly,
mm-hmm.
I think I've been thinking Raquel would probably be the most sense. I've been
I would love
saying
that.
that before, like
Mm-hmm.
even at the start of the tournament. And y'all know I love EO and I'm a big EO guy. But
Yeah.
when I was telling people at the beginning of the tournament, I said I think EO's moments happening at the Rumble more than it's going to happen in the Queen of the Ring. But right now, I think there's a reason why Liv Morgan's even remotely played a part in this, and I think Raquel, it's there, and I think you can just automatically build a feud right off of it. You can build the turn right off of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Because
Um,
next year, Raquel is definitely going to be a champion at some point next year.
her and Roxanne
I
both should
probably
be her and Roxanne both should be wearing gold sometime next year.
and
If not,
honestly,
there's a big problem. Triple H has got he's got to figure this shit out, man. He's
and
got to.
my current cards and predictions say that Dom's going to be at least heavyweight champion next year.
He should
So,
be. He should be. But the thing is, we gotta get one of those belts off of Roman Reigns, man.
right,
Because we got to do something with Dominic. We got to do something with Dominic. I feel like
that's why.
they have wasted his heat. All the heat. I know he's been fighting through some injuries and everything like that. Triple H wants to make sure he's good, but you can't squander heat like that, bro. You can't squander it, man. Dominic was on
No,
fire last year, man, and then it feels like he had the feud, and then his matches just got too formulaic after a while, and it's just like, oh boy. And then he
but
wins the Mega Championship, but it's like he ain't barely doing anything with that. He's barely showing up on AAA.
yes,
So it's just like
and
like they're squandering Dominic right now, man. I don't like that. They got to fix that.
and
And whether
and
if Roman Reigns is still champion, I see I can see Javon realistically winning this thing. And
Right.
Roman Reigns is very high on Javon Evans. He's high on him. He's been mentoring him in the back. He's been watching his matches, giving him pointers and stuff. I think Roman Reigns would love to give him like that stamp of approval type match at SummerSlam.
And
Call me
I
crazy, but I think Roman's got enough stroke to make that happen, man.
I
Because
mean,
come
I
on,
wouldn't be mad at it.
what's the alternative here?
Exactly.
Dominic Mysterio versus Roman Reigns. I mean, come on.
And
That's
and
not.
I've
I don't.
seen a lot of people just really, really, really over last week, really just in shocked all over social media because Rollins lost. Like everybody thought Rollins was going to be the one. I'm like, nah, I hope not. Thank God Rollins ain't gonna be the one.
Yeah, fuck all that. I mean, they're gonna
I've
do that
seen
match. They're gonna do their match next year at Mania. Him and Roman. So they can go ahead and get it out of their system there, man. Fuck all that. Fuck all that other foo shit, man.
I've seen some people say that they're gonna do Brock and Roman over in a triple threat match or something.
No, the fuck.
I don't know what the hell people are pulling this
I don't
stuff
know
out of
what
their
people
ass
kind of
or
crack
what
they
they're
smoking
doing.
either.
These people have lost their minds on these wrestling opinions. I don't know. This King of the Ring tournament has all these people on crack, it seems. So maybe everything will get somewhat better, a little less abnormal once the tournament is over.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it's a shame that Money in the Bank is getting pushed back further and further down because they could use Money in the Bank, the qualifiers and everything right now. But you know what? At the same time, though, you know what? I'm going to flip that. I'm going to flip what I just said because honestly, we need time to space that out. So after SummerSlam, we got us a post little angle there because those months from SummerSlam going into Survivor Series are very cold for the WWE typically. So maybe it's a good thing they got Money in the Bank in the fall time this year. So
Right.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I mean, I'm not mad about it. I think even though we already have one of the main major pay per views in the fall, Survivor Series in November, I think we need something a little bit else. I think Money in the Bank's good for that. I'm actually happy that they're not doing Money in the Bank in the summertime because that one year it was all just together. You had Money in the Bank, King of the Ring. Hell, we
SummerSlam.
just come off of WrestleMania. We're going into SummerSlam. You gotta have time to space it out. And it's like I told you
Yeah,
the other
yeah,
night on the phone. We have several stipulation matches left.
yeah.
You know, we are just now getting through King of the Ring. We
Mm-hmm.
still have Money in the Bank. We still have whatever they're doing at Survivor Series. We still have the Rumble, and we still got Elimination Chamber. So we still got some stipulation matches coming up. So it's okay. They just got to play everything right.
That's true. You don't lie. You don't lie. But yeah, that's I guess that's enough for the King of the Ring talk. Everybody was giving Jay Cargill shit about her losing her wig. So fucking what? Accidents happen. Let's move on. I really don't see a big to do about that. Um, I thought actually when Phoenix had a really good match last night for the AAA Cruiserweight Championship. I thought it was really good. Too bad the crowd didn't give a
Really
shit
good
about it,
wrestlers.
which is just kind of depressing. But you think with two guys doing flippy shit, you think people would be into that, but I guess not. And Sami Zayn is the special guest referee for Gunther and Cody's championship match next week on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Sami Zayn's gonna fuck that match up. And I guess we're gonna slide our way to a triple threat for Night of Champions on my birthday. Which, by the way, people, I am not watching that pay per view, not live. At least I watch it afterwards, but not live. No way, no sir, no
Yeah.
way. It ain't happening. It's not happening.
Forbidden Doors winning that pay per view of the weekend, honestly. And it ain't even happened yet. But we already know what's going to happen. Come on, let's be real.
Well, yeah, off of work rate alone, yeah, absolutely. Even though the WWE wrestlers are gonna go out there, they're gonna bust their ass too. But unless something big happens, you're right. I don't think anything is gonna trump anything that AEW is gonna do
Right.
because AEW's got a lot at their disposal right now. And and
Mm-hmm.
and and Tony Khan, I give Tony Khan his credit. He gives you your money's worth with those pay per views. Those shits might be long as fuck, but he gives you your money's worth, and that's all you can
Very.
never ask for if you're asked to pay $50 for a pay per view. You better be getting your
Oh,
money's worth. And I give Tony Khan his credit once again. I repeat it. he gives you your money's worth. I can't be mad at that. Nobody can be mad at that.
No.
Um, Speaking of which, AEW Forbidden Door, we got some news tonight on Collision. Tekla,
Yeah.
somebody finally stood up to Tekla on Stardom's behalf. They've been doing this story beat where playing off of Tekla's exit from Stardom last year, where she was fired by Okada and
Not the Rainmaker to those.
not the Rainmaker Okada. But what's his name? Takeshi Okada? That's his name, right?
Teru Okada.
Yeah.
Thanks,
T Okada. Not Kazuchika Okada. But yeah, he fired Tekla on the spot after she put hands on him. So they've been playing off of that. Tekla has been revving up the hatred and trash talking about Stardom. And lo and behold, Starlight Kid is going to be fighting Tekla at Forbidden Door. So,
Yep.
Jackson, you are the expert on Starlight Kid between the both of us. So,
okay.
Well, what's your thoughts on this match? What you think about Starlight Kid coming through the Forbidden Door?
Starlight Kid is the perfect person because here's the thing: if you would have put Siri or anyone or Utami or anyone like that in this match, it would have been too much of another mega star, and that's going to be a pointless loss on their end for one thing. But on the other end, they're very transitional people. Siri can do work with New Japan and Stardom. Utami's been merry-go Stardom. Starlight Kid's been there. She wears the mask. She has the character. Everything about her screams Stardom. People who don't even watch Stardom know her just because of her iconic appearance and physique. So everything makes sense in this. It's the perfect person to go against someone that's been trying to tear down and what you represent and what you've worked for and what you helped build within the last couple of years. You're going against the person who wishes death on that. I think this makes sense. And it's going to be a good match because they're good wrestlers.
Yeah, it should be a really, really good match. Tekla's really good. I like her. Tekla's probably the best AEW Women's Champion they've ever had. She checks off a lot of the boards or a lot of the beats for me personally when I look at a wrestler. Because when I look at a wrestler's got to have swagger, confidence, promo ability, the ability to the psychology, and good wrestling ability. Now her wrestling ability is not is not on the level of Statlander and Nightingale and some of the others, right?
Right.
But Tekla does everything right.
Yes.
Like I said, storytelling, psychology, promo, confidence, swagger. She's got it all. Same thing with Persephone. Persephone.
Sometimes, even though she may not be the best in ring,
right?
Sometimes all these other things outweigh that.
Yes, because you can have a great match all you want, but you got to talk me into wanting to see that match to begin with.
So,
and Tekla has done that with her promo work. They let her cut the promos. She be looking like she be moving and juking around like she drunk and shit. Tekla she makes you want to watch her matches, bro.
And also for Stephanie, it's cool.
God,
as hell. I loved everything her and Hazuki was doing a couple weeks ago. That was entertaining as hell to me. I don't know about everybody else. That was all entertaining. That was a fun little thing they did.
Tekla, did you see when Tekla walked down that aisle a couple weeks ago? That black outfit on, my goodness. Persephone, good God. Somebody said, I bet the noises from her back shot sound like gunshots. I said, wouldn't surprise me none, son. It would not surprise me none. But yeah, no, I mean, she's but Tony Khan's got to do more with her soon. He's got to.
Yes.
He's got to, because like Tekla, she checks all the boxes too. She does. But her wrestling's better than Tekla.
Right.
So Persephone is just right up there, can cut a really good, confident promo. Knows how to work the camera. Very hot. So I mean, that's a bonus for me. If I gotta watch somebody for a long period of time, they gotta bring something to the table. You know what I'm saying? And she brings everything to the table. So
And
let me just say, I'll say this: if you're like, "Ho, RJ, you gotta pick 3 women right off the gate to start a women's division in your new company, right? First 3 women I'm giving a call to: Persephone, Chris Statlander,
yes,
and fucking Bailey. Right out of the gate, those 3. And people like go, why no Mercedes?
ain't bad.
I need people that's got charisma, likability, charm, knows how to work the camera, and Russell. I need more than just a great match.
Amen.
You got to you got to talk to people into the building. You got to talk to people into wanting to see a match. You know what I'm saying? Not just for hardcore wrestling fans, but for everybody who's watching. Because I don't think about just the hardcore fans. You got to think about the casual fans too.
Right.
What catches a casual viewer's eye? You know?
Yeah.
So
And
that's that.
I was gonna add also. I know I told you this other day. And I mentioned how I liked everything with her and Hazuki did. I thought that was fun, entertaining. We're probably going to see more Hazuki in AEW. She's probably going to be the main one from Stardom. You're going to see in AEW more. I wouldn't even be surprised she ends up in AEW by the end of the year. I mean, I don't think she would leave fully Stardom fully. I think that's where the girls can be different compared to the guys. Most of the guys are going to up and go. A lot of the girls are probably going to try to do both. But I do think we're probably going to see her in AEW more because everything people seem to love her when she did, a couple weeks ago, and I think she enjoyed it. But I will be worried if she gets lost in the little bit in the shuffle there too, with that women's division. So we just have to kind of see where that plays out.
Absolutely.
And there's another Forbidden Door match on there. It's Kenny Omega and ZSJ. So, what's
Yeah.
your thoughts about that?
You know how I feel about Zack Sabre Jr. Thank God
See,
Kenny Omega's in this match because at least Omega can move. He's not gonna want to stay grounded for too long. Now I have to watch Zack Sabre Jr. for fucking 18 minutes trying to wrap this man up in a bow
I
into a pretzel.
wish, I wish we could get like ZSJ versus Osprey on the card or something. Even though we all know Osprey's on there, because
for
those two
me
don't have bad matches.
for me personally, and everybody knows I'm not a Zack Sabre. He bores me. I'm sorry. He has no charisma. Yes, he's a great technical wrestler. I get all that, but I can't watch him. I can't watch Zack Sabre Jr. I can't. He's like I said, he's great at what he does. Don't get me twisted. But for me personally, I ain't watching that shit. I ain't watching his shit.
But see,
But
with
if you put
Osprey,
him, but if you put him in the ring with a dynamic performer that can flip around, fly around, and move, then it's a party. Him and Ricochet, party. Him and Osprey, party. Maybe him even versus a Swerve, party.
yeah, I think him and Swerve could have a really good match.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's got to go up against somebody that brings something different to him against another technique. I definitely don't want to see that.
He
Him
can
and Danielson
catch him like a mouse.
Him and Danielson,
like a mouse.
and I love Danielson. Don't get me wrong, but him and Danielson a couple of years ago, I couldn't watch that. Couldn't watch it.
Because it's the same style. The only difference is Danielson has charisma.
Yeah, but and Danielson doesn't
personality.
spend the whole entire match trying to ground somebody into a fucking ball. Like he does his technical stuff, he does his holds, but it's not the whole match.
Whereas Osprey can fly and Zack, it's cat and mouse.
Cat and mouse, yeah, cat and mouse, and Sabre Jr.'s got to catch him and shit like that. See, that's fun. I got no problems with that. Catch the man into a goddamn sleeper. I got no problems with that. That's fine. But him and Omega, that should be fine. Even though Omega's slower and older, but Omega he still puts on a great performance. You know, I'm not the biggest Kenny Omega fan, but Omega still puts on a great performance. You can't deny the man that.
Right.
So,
even in his 40s.
Yeah, and with diverticulitis,
yes.
like Jim Carrey said in Fun with Dick and Jane. But yeah, no, Forbidden Door should be fun, man. It should be a fun show. I wish, I think we're past the point of Forbidden Door. I wish they would just rename it at this point, rebrand it a little bit, Still keep the concept of New Japan
This is
Stardom. Keep that concept, but let's shake up because nothing is nothing forbidden
for
about the door anymore. There's nothing
Forbidden
forbidden.
Door.
What is so forbidden? What's
It's not.
forbidden?
Forbidden Door is what Wrestle Dream needs to be.
Yes, I agree
I
with that.
think that's what Wrestle Dream should be.
I agree. Wrestle
And
Dream. Tony Khan, just merge it. Wrestle Dream, Wrestle Dynasty, Dynasty Wrestling, something.
well, who knows? This might be the last year they even work together. It might just
With
be
New Japan.
AEW
Yeah.
it
Speaking of
might
which,
just
we didn't
be
get a chance to talk about it
AEW
last
and
week.
yeah, it may just be AEW and Stardom and whoever else next year.
Well, at least Stardom's got more stars than New Japan does right now.
Well, that's very true.
I mean, you got Rina, Saya, Starlight Kid. I mean, who else?
And shit, Rina and Saya and Hazuki are all making their moves in the U.S. too. So hey,
They got
MLW,
MLW's got their own meet and greet for
AEW,
MLW.
yeah. MLW had Saya. I mean, Saya
And Rena.
Kamatani
But
was
it
just
look, but it look like Rena's gonna get
freaking.
the headline match against Shotzi, I think.
Yeah, and I'm happy about that because y'all know I love Rena.
Yeah, so it look like they're gonna be sharing the spotlight a little bit, which is good.
I mean, Saya was just fucking ranked number 3 in PWI list. I mean, we don't really care about rankings other than just reading them, but I mean, it's pretty cool. Go from there. Now you're literally here in America in another country, and people are freaking acknowledging you. She went there before she even made an appearance on AEW. That's pretty freaking cool. MLW got Saya before AEW did.
That is crazy, right? That's crazy on paper. Big time. Big time.
So,
So yeah,
yeah.
we got that.
Those who don't know, they did. New Japan did get sold from Bushi Road, and now the owners of them have worked with other promotions like DDT and also ultimately WWE as well. Um, right now, I really don't know the details of all these companies because I'm not really that nosy in business and not really business savvy person. So I can watch it and understand it better from other people. So I might recommend y'all do that. But at the same time, just know that this does not affect Stardom. Stardom is still solely owned by Bushiroad, so New Japan and Stardom are no longer under the same company. But if this company decides that New Japan can no longer work with AEW, I mean, that may be the case for next year. That means they may not be working with CMLL, Stardom, etc. That means they may be working with WWE. You might be having WWE and New Japan crossover. Who knows? We just have to see what everything works with this.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't get the chance to talk about that.
Yeah.
And that happened in the middle of the day. That was like, what now? I think I was like in the middle of the afternoon. I heard about all that. I was like, wow. I called you and I was like, at night. I'm like, man, you see all this?
Yeah, man. You're right.
New Japan's got to get the hell out of ace culture, or they're going to have to start building some aces. They messed themselves up a long time ago. Tanahashi's great; he's a legend, but they started making it all about ace culture. It went from Tanahashi to Okada, and I don't. They're trying to make Yoda Tsuji that way, but they
Yeah, you
need to
can't.
go ahead and pull the trigger and do it. They're going to do it.
They got to make stars. They got to make guys. They got to make multiple guys. New Japan was at its most successful when they had who? Okada, Tanahashi, Omega, and Naito, and so forth and so forth. You got to have somebody
My
for everybody in the corner there.
my
What's the denominator about all those guys? All those guys with different personalities. Tanahashi is your white meat babyface. Okada was your heel, and then he became a white meat babyface. Then you had Naito, who was the tweener. Omega, like he was a villain at first, but then he became, a hero towards the end of his run. But you know what I'm saying? Like
right.
all of them had different personalities, brought something different to the table. They had Osprey and White and all these other guys that had different personalities. They have to find that now.
Which
I like Suji. He's got swagger and everything like that. He's confidence. He's got that. You got Takeshita over there as well. Which New Japan fans got to stop. They got to knock it the fuck off with this whole. He's an AEW guy. He has a joint contract. He is just
I
as much
think
as
he
New
has done a
Japan
damn good
as
job
he is
lately.
AEW. So we got to stop with that bullshit.
He's not even absent that much. He actually wrestles over there quite a bit.
Yes, he
and
does.
does a bunch of stuff with them.
Exactly.
Like, he's a very busy man.
Yes,
and I'm
he
going to
is.
say this.
And whatever they're paying him, they need to pay him double.
Japan, yes. And somebody that's watched New Japan for a long time, with this whole ownership change, we just all better hope that they let Tanahashi remain in charge of everything, because that's our only way out. Because Tanahashi has done a damn good job on his side. I think it's everybody else in there lacking, because he's done good when it comes to trying to build new people and trying to put new people over. It's everybody else's part. You got Rocky Romero, Gato. Just let Tanahashi do it. Tell him by himself at this point, honestly. And let him
because Rocky Romero is he's funneling guys to go to AEW instead of, and I don't understand why AEW doesn't send guys to New Japan for a 6-month or 7-month excursion or storyline for New Japan to try to help New Japan's business. Tony Khan can't use everybody realistically on that roster. He can't. So just send some guys that you're not utilizing over to Japan and help them out. And just call it a day. They still get their check. I don't get what the problem is. Same thing with WWE. Like, let's send some guys to TNA. Send some guys to fucking Pro Wrestling Noah. Like, Triple H ain't using everybody. Shawn Michaels is not using everybody. Although he does a better job on one show for 2 hours than Triple H does for 2 and 3. For 2 shows with 3 hours tops on each show. But I just think that WWE and AEW need to do a better job of helping their partners out, man. They definitely do, because New Japan could use it. TNA can use a little polish heading into Slammiversary. Her sales are down. And speaking of Slammiversary, Amazing Red has been teased to return to TNA. Now, I was shitting all over TNA for the last 3 weeks, but you know what? Damn, TNA, you know how to really pull my dick hairs, don't you? You said, oh, RJ's gonna love this. All you boys that love wrestling out of New York, y'all gonna love this one. Amazing Red coming back to TNA. I be damned. TNA, you fucking did it. You fucking did it. Now if they have Amazing Red lose to Eric Young, I'm a fucking snap. Eric Young, who looks like a fucking penis. Eric Young looks like a fucking penis.
I just freaking wish Leo Rush was over in Japan doing more of the freaking junior stuff.
Well, Leo Rush is Ring of Honor television champion, so he ain't going to Japan no time soon. Oops! I'm sorry. That was a spoiler for Ring of Honor's show on Thursday.
That company still exists.
Did I spoil that for you guys? Oh, do you want to hear it again? Leo Rush wins the ROH Television Championship, defeating AR Fox and Action Andretti in a triple threat match. Dong dong. Surprise!
It's all good. I was never going to watch it anyway. You know.
Yep. But speaking of New Japan, we have Dominion coming up in a couple of hours. You got the card?
Yeah, and we're sorry. We were going to do this prior, other than being this late, but, you know, technical difficulties call, you know.
And to be fair, I was watching the game. The game went off like around 11. So, yeah, man. Yeah. So, yeah, we responsibility for that one. But, yeah, go ahead, Jackson. Go ahead with the card, man.
Anyway. So you want to talk about how we've predicted them things right. We hit the Sonata stuff right on the nail.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Sonata was the mystery man, because it's been a while since we got a chance to talk about that. But Sonata was the mystery man. Man in the suit.
You talk about pin a tail on a donkey. And we put the whole damn head on the donkey.
And that was even after the rumors that he was probably trying to get out of his deal to go to WWE or something like that. Because remember that was the talk too, that he was trying to go behind Evil and leave too.
Yeah. So
So
we're gonna have Takesha defending the television championship match. I mean,
mm-hmm.
championship match, defending the championship. Sorry, against Sonata. Good match. Good match. I like that they're trying to do stuff with the television title, despite how ugly it is and how kind of irrelevant it really kind of feels. But Takesha's actually doing a really good job with this. But I think Sonata wins this off of some sort of shenanigan.
Yeah, yeah. Is Sonata, because this is gonna be the first time we see Sonata in a while wrestle. Is he still with the House of
Yeah,
Torture or what? Like, so I guess we're
I
gonna
don't
have
even
some.
know what
We're
Sonata's
gonna have
doing.
some questions answered come in a few hours. Because it could be a big possibility that the House of Torture help him win this thing. Suji's got no more backup. Remember, no more
Yep.
Lij. The that whole Unbound company thing or whatever. It's all done. But yeah, man, I just don't know what they're gonna be able to. Yow, mommy, what the? Oh my goodness, damn. Never mind. I'm sorry about that, guys. But anyways, yeah,
Oh,
Sonata. So I think Sonata will win the belt. I think this is gonna be their last chance to try to push him. I think they're gonna try to give him one last push. As whatever he's doing, I'm not sure what he's doing here. I'm not sure if he's gonna wrestle in a tearaway suit. What's he gonna do? But I think this is gonna be the last
I
attempt
hope.
to try to push Sonata as something. Which I
And
mean,
I
this look, him with the suit and everything, that's closer to his best persona, in my opinion, which was the Cold Skull. I still think that's his best look, his best gimmick through his whole entire career altogether. The Cold Skull Sonata
yeah,
from Lij, his best persona. Because him being Baby Inoki or whoever, that didn't work out with just five guys. That was corny. Nobody was really feeling that. He had no heat, no motion.
Japanese Elvis. My God.
And Japanese Elvis, metrosexual. I don't know what the hell was going on there with the assless chaps and the crotch covered pant. I have no idea what the hell was going on there. I give him credit for trying something different, but that just wasn't hitting. So we need to. Sonata needs to make this next thing work. Whatever he's gonna do here, he needs to make this thing work. Because if it doesn't, New Japan's gonna have to start asking themselves some questions here.
And
Is
he
this
may
man worth
be in
keeping
the
around?
and he may be in the conversation for the G1. I've been saying that
Mm,
because I mean, really, I don't know who else we're gonna do, but
yeah,
I digress.
yeah. I
Oh,
think he loses that belt so we can gear Takeshita up for something else bigger.
so which I still kind of want to stick with my theory of Suji and Takesha back to back, but it was just a little bit different than how I expected
Mm-hmm.
and predicted. But who knows? Who knows? It's New Japan. Then you got match of the year coming in.
Oh boy.
Oh my God. Y'all thought Mass versus Mass was good. You thought Okada and Tanahashi was good. Okada and Takeshi was good. Just wait until you see the beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
no disqualification masterpiece match between
Right.
El Phantasmo and Jake Lee.
Oh God, Jake Lee versus ELP, huh? I'm surprised ELP didn't go to AEW too.
Me
I'm kind of
too.
surprised.
Very, very,
Yeah,
very.
I'm very surprised he did not go to AEW yet. But uh, honest to God, I don't give a shit who wins this match, honestly. But I think they're gonna go with Lee because you gotta build him up. You got him
Yes.
from Pro Wrestling Noah. You got to do something with the dude. So I think
Jake
he
Lee's
go.
not horrible. He just needs a little.
I'm not sure what
He
he's going for.
needs.
I'm not sure if he's trying to be the Joker or Pennywise. I'm not sure what's going on here. He's got the Harry Potter font going on there on his Titantron. I'm not sure where we're
Yeah.
going with this guy. And he showed up looking like the Joker from Batman, that last pay per view. Remember? he had the face. Remember he had the face paint on around his mouth. He had guy liner on around his eye. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but we gotta. I don't know. New Japan got to figure that one out, man. He is
Yeah.
talented, but they got to figure that out. But I think he's gonna beat Phantasmo.
Then you got a tag team match of Yuya Uemura and Taichi against TMDK.
TMDK, who's representing TMDK?
Ryoe and Zack Sabre Jr.
Oh, Zack Sabre Jr. number one in that. Yeah. TMDK win for the Duke. They get the Duke.
Which we all know how you feel about ZSJ being in TMDK.
I have no problem. I have no problem with him being in it. I have a problem with him leading it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the charisma to lead. Shane Haste has the charisma to lead.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If Duke Hudson was to go back and be a part of TMDK again, then I would say he would have the leadership qualities. But Zack Sabre Jr. to me is just one note. I'm sorry. He's a great technical wrestler, but that's the only positive.
Which Yuya Uemura, I would probably start trying to build up more singles too.
Yeah, I would too. But it seems like they're doing this budding tag team stuff. He's been teaming up with who's he been teaming up with? Master Wato and some of those other guys that have no home, no faction home.
See, Master Wato ain't the future of the company.
Master Wato is terrible. Oh my god.
Yuya Uemura can be.
He can be. Yes,
Yuya Uemura actually has potential.
He does. They just need New Japan needs to tap into this shit already and stop pulling his dick hairs around. For he's the next one to go to fucking All Elite Wrestling.
Now this is going to be the match of the night probably, or probably the one that I'm really ready to see. El Desperado and Mystico.
I'm gonna jump out the window. I think Mystico wins the belt. I think he wins the belt. I think New Japan's gonna take. I think they're gonna take advantage of the fact that hey, we got Mystico on our. We got Mystico wearing one of our belts. I think they're gonna capitalize off that.
Which belt? Because he ain't no belt on this.
I keep on thinking Desperado's the junior heavyweight champion. But fuck it. Yeah, no I think man, match. He's okay. Yeah, no, Mystico's definitely beating Desperado anyways.
Yeah, no.
Desperado's a fan favorite, but I think the aura of Mystico is going to be a little too much.
I wish Mystico or Desperado was the champion going into this match that's on the card later.
Well, that goes to show you how shitty the real actual champion is.
And, I think Desperado has been over pushed down our throats for so long. And I don't mean that in a mean way or disrespectful way towards
he's been the only consistent option they've had.
Yeah, I get that. And they're right. That's why he has.
It's either him or Takahashi for all that time.
The same thing over and over is all it's been. Mystico's winning this. I think. 1 second, y'all bear with me.
Mm-hmm.
I have to look at my computer real quick. Okay. Then we got, oh Lord. You ready for another great match?
Yeah. Of course.
For the Never Openweight Championship, Renya Rita defends against Aaron Wolf.
Oh God. Oh man.
Aaron Wolf's winning this.
We've had Aaron Wolf get bitched out by Fale and Renya Rita. I think Aaron Wolf is getting that belt back. He has not looked impressive. He has not looked impressive since his first showing against Evil, which either says that this guy really doesn't have the skill that we thought he did, or we got to start giving Evil a whole lot more credit than we give him. You be the judge.
I think we should have had Aaron Wolf in the G1 or something.
Oh, God.
Before we just threw him out in Wrestle Kingdom. And I still stand by that. We needed some more of an exposure or something.
But G1, you got to be ready to go.
Yeah.
You got to be ready to go. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody got to eat some losses.
You can't be no rookie scrub in the G1, you know?
Somebody got to play that Toriano card.
I mean, I understand that, but it's like, nah, man, you can't have no scrub up in here.
But despite if it's in the G1 or not, I think they needed to do a little something before Wrestle Kingdom. I think everything with Aaron Wolf's tried to go too fast.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I agree. I agree. Then what else we got?
1 second, sorry, y'all. I was trying to plug my computer up. Yeah, I'm going with Aaron Wolf because what the hell? Why not? I mean, at this rate, Knockout Brothers are going against the United Empire.
Great Khan and Aaron Hanari, right? Representing the
Yep.
United Empire.
Yep.
I think Hanari and Okar win the belts.
Yeah, I
I
would
think they win the
think
belts.
so.
You got to keep United Empire for whatever they're gonna do with Osprey moving forward. You got to get them. You got to get some visibility on the rest of the members of United Empire. Because if that goes down the way we think it's gonna go down, and they turn on Osprey and beat his ass, all these guys are gotta look good when that time comes. So I think you have them beat the Knockout Brothers, have the Knockout Brothers maybe chase them for a while.
Yeah.
Until you can build up another team to go after them. Who that's gonna be, I have no idea, but we gotta wait and see, I guess.
Then you got Andrade El Idolo
Look at me.
defending his belt, his global heavyweight championship, against Shooter Umino and Drilla Maloney.
Now, New Japan doesn't typically do triple threat matches.
Baby Moxley.
No. Oh, but New Japan doesn't typically do triple threat matches.
Right.
So that leads me to believe that Andrade is losing his belt.
Yeah.
And he's not going to get pinned when it happens.
No.
So that leads me to believe that Shooter Umino is going to walk out global champion.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to give it to Drilla. Although they might reward Drilla for staying when Connors and all them left. They might
Well, that's
reward.
what they got the television belt for.
That is true. That is true. And to me, you give Drilla. I besides the name is kind of cool to a point. Drilla, at least the Drilla part. Maloney. When I hear Maloney, I think of Baloney. But yeah, there's nothing to him, man. Honestly, Shooter Umino, they've been trying to make this guy for years. I think he finally gets the belt. I think he gets this global championship, but I think he pins Drilla to do it. So that's my prediction. Shooter Umino gets the Duke and the championship.
Yeah. I agree. I think Baby Moxley wins this. It's time to put a belt on him, not the world title.
No.
Nobody jumped to conclusions, but it is definitely time that we have to put a belt of some sort on him. So I'm gonna go with the Shooter. And then we have Doki, oh Lord, defending the junior heavyweight title against Yo, who just won the Best of Super Juniors.
My favorite wrestler, Doki.
Yo's going to have to carry this match. My God. Oh, my Lord.
He is awful. He is awful.
Yo should win this, right? Can we just have Yo and Mystico?
Yo should win the match because New Japan needs to start showing people that this division can be good again. Doki as champion ain't gonna help. This guy, he's awful. Doki is awful. Show me a good Doki match and I'll call you a liar. He is not
I've
good.
Never seen a Doki match that wasn't.
Does not
like little
Doki. How old is this motherfucker? He's 34 years old, but he looks 45. He's got saggy tits. He's got a big pop belly. Come on, man. He looks like shit. Why is he the junior heavyweight champion? He's not impressive whatsoever. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. At least with Ishimori, I get it. Ishimori is a great wrestler. He's a great wrestler. Fucking speaking of which, where is Ishimori? Is Ishimori still in the company or no?
I don't even know. You know, that's a good question because I was just wondering about that. I was just wondering
because
about
look,
that
you need a Japanese guy to put the belt on. You give it to Yo and let him and Ishimori have a series for God's sakes. Give Desperado a break. Let's get this thing off of Doki. He's a bum. I'm sorry, he's a bum. Look at him. Bum. B-U-M. Bum. Enough of
I
this.
mean, for crying out loud, for the time being, while you still have access to CMLL, well, you got plenty of options over there as junior weight. And if you'd ever boss up to Tony Khan that, hey, I need these guys, you can give Leo Rush a run. You can give Kevin Knight a run. Hide. No, why do I want to see Doki? Sorry, but I don't. I'm not trying to be a hater either, people. I'm not.
Yeah, there's no
Just
motion
saying,
there. I
I'm
don't.
not moved by that.
Yeah, exactly. And judging by how much of a lack of a reaction on social media to Doki, I don't think Doki has a lot of motion from a lot of people. But yeah, hopefully Yo wins the belt here, and we can do something special with it moving forward. There's some good junior heavyweight wrestling to be had. We just gotta
Just
get
give
that belt
me
off of
Mystico.
Doki already.
Give,
Jesus
give
Christ.
me Yo and Mystico. That'd be a good match.
There you go.
Then we move to the main event.
Mm-hmm.
IWGP Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Yes.
Cal Newman defending against Yota Tsuji.
I think Tsuji gets the belt.
My mind's going back and forth.
I think Tsuji's getting
But
the belt.
I think
Newman put Tsuji through the table. He bitched him out. I think Tsuji gets the belt back, and I think when we do this United Empire, this little break from Ospreay, he's gonna have more of a reason to want to shut down Ospreay now, for sure.
Because, like I said, I think we're probably going to see Ospreay. If everything that we are all predicting for Ospreay for the remainder of this year, Ospreay will be world champion in January. And I think and I think that we'll probably see Ospreay and Cal Newman at Wrestle Kingdom in a match with the AEW belt online.
Yep.
So
a strong possibility.
I think that's when you're gonna see it. Then I think if we're trying to submit him as the new ace, if we're trying to submit Tsuji as the new ace, he has to win the belt back against the guy that beat him. Okada did it. Tanahashi did it.
Yeah, it's been done before.
Sure, Nakamura's did it. I mean, come on, let's be real. So it's going to be that. I mean, Tsuji's winning his belt back, I think.
Yeah.
So that wraps up Dominion. Not a bad card. I give the card about a 6 to a 7 rating because there is some good matches, some match potentials on there. I think the biggest downer is probably Doki just being in a match, but he's against Yo, and Yo's a good wrestler. Aaron Wolf's match won't be too terrible, but it's like, come on, you know? But we'll just see. We'll see how everything plays out. We're entering tournament seasons, G1s and 5-star Grand Prix, and we're already in it with the King of the Ring and the Owen. So that's all this time of the year is in the summer. It's tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows? Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, and the best Super Juniors. I forgot about them. So, I mean,
when is the World Tag League again?
December, I believe. I'm sure they're going to run in December again. It used to always be in December, and then I think one year they didn't run it in December, and then I think they ran it back in December last year, didn't they?
I don't even remember who won the damn thing.
Hell, I don't know.
That's how insignificant New Japan's tag team division is. Same as WWE.
Bishamon was part of the last team I remember winning one.
Yeah. That sounds about right.
And I mean, you did everything you could with them
Mm-hmm.
with that. I mean, they're a good. That's a good team, but yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Um, I think that's pretty much it, man. I think we covered everything we needed to cover
like
tonight.
you said,
Yeah. Um.
congrats to y'all on your championship win. America is rich right now, like we said. NBA, Stanley, World Cup.
Yeah. Yeah. We did it. We did it. Yes.
So
I'm a happy camper
hey,
right now. I'm so happy I can't feel my arms. Yeah. It's gonna be good though. We doing big biz. But yeah, man, if you ain't got anything else, I think that is it for this week's edition of the Dragon Chronicles. We had technical difficulties the last couple of weeks, people, so we're sorry about the lack of shows the last couple of weeks, but here we are. We're back. We're
yes,
back
sir.
and we're gonna keep a consistent flow. I got into Riverside's ass about them stopping our progress here. So yeah, that's that. But until next week, it's your boy RJ, Takeda Tokyo Prince, and we out. Peace.